y'all, welcome back to your girl channel. Welcome back to another Lexii Topics discussion. I hope y'all are feeling good, looking good, amazing, beautiful, and all of that great good things. Y'all, what's up? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Do y'all have any other topics for me to discuss? If y'all do, y'all know what to do. I'm gonna leave my email down below so we can talk about it. And so I can open up, we can open up together and get whatever I have to off my chest pertaining to the question you ask. Okay, so we're getting straight into the video today. So as you've seen the title, you already know that the title today is basically about how black women are perceived by others. And this is going for whether you're a different race than the black people, whether you're our race, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, so on and so forth. It's all in the same boat. So how black women are perceived by others and what's causing this, I just really want to get deep and get down to the nitty gritty of what's really going on. Okay. So as we already know for a fact that our women has been portrayed as less than. We've been portrayed as ghetto, as ratchet, as no class, very rude, having a bad attitude, very loud, very arrogant, very want things our way, so on and so forth. We have been told pretty much any and everything about our people, about our ladies, and the stereotypes about our ladies. So we done heard it all from we just too mouthy, we nag, etc., so forth and so on. And how I feel about that is, who is painting the perception? We really need to get to the people that's painting the perception, not necessarily who's looking at us like that. Of course, you do have your own mind. You should know right from wrong. You should know better on to just assume automatically that black girls, they act like that, or black girls is just so, you know what I'm saying? You should have your own mind to actually know for sure that, that's not true about them. They are way more than just that. But like I said, you got to think about who is painting the perception of our black women, of us. You got women that's getting paid to paint the narrative of our black women. All black women are not the same. I just want to get that clear. I just want to point that out. We are all not the same. We are all brought up in different walks of life. Yes, we have similarities because that's just who we are. We have similarities, maybe because we grew up kind of similar. I mean, we are pretty much the same people. So maybe we grew up similar, so on and so forth. So we got similarities, but we are not the same. Everybody is their own man and woman. That's one thing I never really realized. Well, that's one thing I never really understood, why people compare other people, because they're all different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're different. You are your own person. Why are you being compared to someone else when that's not you? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they could be great just like I am. They can probably know how to do something just like I can. But that don't mean we are the same exact people. And that's how I feel about women in today's society. Like, you got women that are getting paid to basically fool our kids, to make it seem like this is how you all act. Just like back in the day when we were younger, when we were kids, we had shows that we watched. We were entertained. We were having our best little life, not realizing that even though we were entertained, we were being taught our people, or the perception of how our people really are. If you really think about what I just said, we all went through it. We all was given a show or a movie or actors or whatever you want to call it to paint a perception of our women, of our people, period. So it's like it's been happening from the beginning. And it's like we need to catch on to the BS. Honestly, that's really what I have to say. Catch on to the tricks, to the lies, to the BS, because all of that is not true and it's not us. Now, I realize that, of course, our people, we love to be entertained. We just like to be entertained. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's so bad, but honestly, Being entertained for all these years is really what's getting us, or what's keeping us in this sinkhole. Honestly, this is what making us really not move forward, not elevate in life, because we're so stuck on being entertained. Like Papa Duck said, if you don't know who Papa Duck is, I will leave his information below as well. But entertainment, you got to really break down the word. Enter. That means you letting someone enter. Tain, like a container. Like he says, just like a container, contain you. You see what I'm saying? It gets deeper. So it's like the perception of our people. No, all of us are not ghetto. We do have ways with us, like any culture does. Like, this is who we are. And I feel like our people are made a mockery of the most. And that's just my opinion. I know y'all can be like, girl, shut up. You make a mockery of yourself. And that could be true. I mean, our women, we do that. For the dollar bill or for whatever the case may be, we'll, pick on each other, laugh at each other, do things that we know daggone well we don't need to be doing. And men will do it too. Men will pick on us, act like us, talk like us, all this other stuff, when little do you know, you're just making a mockery out of your people. You're just making a mockery, because we're not only good just for that. That's one thing I just want to be really clear. Like, we're just not known for ghetto and being ratchet and being rude and, spazzing out and acting really wild. That's not who we really and truly are. Yes, we got some ways with us. Who don't? But that's just not who we actually are. And I feel like the perception that's being painted on our black women does definitely come from the higher ups. It comes from the higher ups. It comes from the elites, if you want to say it like that. The people that run the world, that run the media, that we watch, etc. so on. Because, honey, y'all know contracts are real. Contracts are real. Whether you're working at a job, whether you are... It don't matter. Whatever you're doing. Contracts, you're going to have to sign that contract. There's a position. There's a title. There's a subscription that you have to do in order to get this job. Or in order to get this subscription to watch this show. Or to be prescribed or not prescribed. To be a part of a Patreon. So on and so forth. It's like, well, I wouldn't necessarily say Patreon. I'm going to take that back. But basically, it's certain things you have to do or have to be a part of to, be having that title. So just like a job, you sign some papers. You might not realize what you're signing because we be too busy, just doing whatever we feel. You feel what I'm saying? We do whatever, but you're not reading the fine prints and the fine lines. And that is just like us in today's time. We are signing the dotted lines. We're signing not me in particular. I'm not perfect. I do work a job, etc., so on and so forth. But there's levels. There's heights. There's shifts that must be taking place. And I ain't gonna get too deep, but y'all can read between the lines. I feel like y'all that been watching my topics, y'all already know. If you know, you know. Okay, but no, for real. No, for real though. But yeah, so it's like, it's women out there that are signing them dotted lines, and it be too late. They probably not realizing, like, dang, I just signed my soul away. Or dang, I'm in a contract where I'm stuck that I have to do something I really was not prepared. I didn't think that I would have to do this, but boom, this popped up and they said do it. Or you gonna lose it all. Some people ain't built the same. Some people ain't strong enough. So some people that are put in them predicaments and trying to feed their family or feed themselves, they get caught up in the sauce. They don't want to go back to the hood. Some girls don't be wanting to go back to the hood. Some girls knowing that their child father not in their life, so they really defending for themselves. So they got to do what they got to do to bring the bacon home so the child can be good and they can be good. So it's like, it's sad. It's a sad case. But you just have to be aware and be prepared out here. Like, there are, what you call it, Jezebels, something like that are working for the higher ups for a paycheck to deceive our people. And it's the younger girls. And I hate it for the kids, because the kids don't know no better. They're just seeing this stuff. They're being exposed to all of these different of our people and of the world. And it's like, they have to grow up in this. They have to actually defend for themselves in this. When people, and we all know, growing up in school, if you weren't a certain way or if you ain't do certain things, you were picked on. You were talked about. And that's just like today's. That ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't went nowhere. It's still the same thing. It's a cycle that repeats. So you have to be careful with what the kids watch and what they spend their time on. I know certain things, when you're not around your kid, you can't really control of what they're watching or what they're seeing while you're not there. And that's, I completely understand it. But I feel like we need to teach our kids the right way. Because if we don't teach our kids the right way, they're going to go out here and looking for love and support and other things. That's not true to who they really are. So, just like the little girls, I feel for the little girls because they think they could see the other elites or the other people with money do it, and they get money from it, and everybody loves them, and everybody go to their concerts, and this, that, and so forth. When, honey, do you know you are making a democracy of yourself? This is not who you really are. You doing it to feel some type of satisfaction, some type of excitement, some type of joy out of it. When it's really not going to get you nowhere. It's going to really set yourself up so you can be another state property, sell your soul, and lose who you are. So it's about learning and growing. And what I can say about me growing and learning and becoming a woman, you can't listen to he say, she say. Because 9 times out of 10, they haters, or, they don't know the truth. They don't know the facts. So you got to learn things on your own. Do stuff that is natural to you. You know what I'm saying? Do stuff that's natural to you. Don't let nobody tell you just because you black, you can't grow long hair. Because that's another thing, that perception of black women, that we can't grow long hair. And I'm not sure if it's because we always wearing weave at times, or our natural hair. They say it's not pretty. It's too kinky. It's coily. They don't even like to say our hair is curly. It's a lot of different things that be going on with the black women, what we go through on a daily basis and what we got to deal with. So we are mashed and pushed down all the time. Like, literally, we're pushed down all the time, but we can rise up. We have the strength in ourselves. We're goddesses. That's the real term for our people, I feel like, especially for the ladies. We are goddesses. You don't hear nobody talking like that no more. When the last time you heard somebody say a goddess? And you got to treat yourself like one. Like I said, the perception on today's time, they want us to sell our soul. They want us to go down the wrong path of self-destruction so we can give them all the power. And that's really what's going on today, still to today. And I can get deeper into this, but that's going to be another topic discussion. Okay? But yeah, don't let nobody tell you can't grow no long hair. Don't let nobody tell you your skin is not beautiful. Don't let nobody tell you too dark. Don't let nobody tell you too loud, you too ghetto, you too ratchet, you too ugly. You 1/4 of a person. This, that, and the third. Don't never let nobody tell you that, because, honey, you can only tell yourself how you feel about yourself. That's it. Love yourself. Be happy and proud of who you are and what God made you to be and what you made to be of yourself. Because we all go through our own path in our own life. And I just hate for us to think only one way about each other. And it even goes down to relationships. I feel like even going into a relationship, if you don't know who you really dealing with, if you're dealing with like a bozo, like somebody that ain't, ain't really hitting on nothing for real. They just want to take from you, or they just want to play mind games with you. They may have a perception already about you because of the statistics of what has been brought into this world, what energy and frequency and levitation that's already in this world. They probably think the same way about their people. Because you got your people that look like you that ain't for you either. They think a certain way. So you have to have your head held high. You have to know who you is, know your self-worth. And that's how you can love somebody else and go into a relationship. Build yourself up. Because we go through so much things on a daily basis. Like I said, people be trying it. People really will try you. They say you too big, you too fat, all of this stuff. Because everybody know that our girls, black girls, we got the most meat. Majority of the time. Now, it depends. But we are known to be luscious and thick. And, we're known for that. Not saying no other race can't be that. But we're known to have meat on our bones. And I feel like some people just be loving to pick. They thinking you just need to look like a certain image to be beautiful. But no. Long as you know what you're doing with your body and you don't have any health problems, and you're loving yourself, that's all that matters. You know, take care of yourself. Yourself is the most important, and your health is most important. But yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, there's so many stereotypes on our women, and it's crazy. It's getting a little out of hand. We are not what they perceive of us. All women are not the same, honey. And if they do choose to do that, and they have an audience or people to support them, then so be it. You know, sometimes you got people like that. They have the biggest audience and they ain't hitting on nothing, so you want to join it too. But honey, you better join. While you trying to join them, God was like, I told you to come this way, but you went that way. You didn't believe, you didn't have the faith, and then boom, look what's gonna happen to you. Anything could happen at that point. So it's like, it's just so big and so great to just focus on yourself, love yourself, knowing who you are. Don't let the stuff you see make you feel like that's who you are, because that's not true. We all are different, and we all are beautiful, and we all are loved. All right. I hope y'all like this topic discussion. If y'all like this type of discussion, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, so you won't miss out on any other topic discussions from me ever, period. I'm going to see y'all in the next topic discussion, and I'm out.